What's up, everybody? Team Tech here, back at it again with another deck profile for you guys. And today we have what I never thought would be possible ever again. Or should I say would never be possible, ever. TCG exclusive. And the only reason I'm saying TCG exclusive is because this fucker's getting ready to come here guaranteed in a matter of like 20 days or so. So he's basically guaranteed to get here. You just have to wait a few more days before we get him in the tent. And this is going to be a very huge change to the game. As some of you guys may already know, now we're going to have a generic link too. We could just bring out for free, which is going to be very convenient on our part. But anyways, let's go out with the deck profile. We have 3 each of every Metalfoes scale. If you notice that I've been doing 60 card versions of this deck all of the time, it's because the 60 card versions of this deck are the best. The 40 card versions of this deck are much weaker since you have to minimize on the cards that you run. But in the 60 card version, you're not restricted to anything. And then the deck could just be that much more broken. Now that we have Skullcrab Joker back at 3, it's just so OP what you could do with the deck. Well, let's go on. Then we run our little Cleefort engine. Scout and Monolith and a Metalfoes deck allows you to access Infinity for free. And I mean, why not take advantage of all the plays that you have available in the deck? And I was thinking about, let's just make pure Performapals for link format. Pure Metalfoes. Pure Pendulum Magicians. And I'm like, why not combine all, and then Odd Eyes? Why not combine all 4 or 5 of those things that I mentioned all in one deck of 60 cards? All the engine cards and have it run super consistent. And guess what? It works. And you guys are going to see proof of it when I showcase you guys my replays on how well this deck works. And although I didn't get a chance to say one of them because one of those replays actually exited me out of the game because my time limit was up. I was basically out of time and the game cut me out from that match. And I was done. But yeah, if I would have been granted, I say, another 30 seconds, I would have been able to complete that particular turn 1 board, and that would have been insane. But I think I ranted on the opponent deck enough. Let's keep going. Then we play triple Astrograph Sorcerer because you know how I am with Astrograph Sorcerer and my Metalfoes. It just splashes in well altogether. You don't have to play rank 7s. He's just a 2500 beat stick that you can link summon with into the brains. The new enemy is actually not that bad, by the way. But anyways, you were able to not only get a free 2500 beat stick in your main monster zone, where whether your opponent strikes this card or not is completely up to your opponent. It's a free 2500 beater and allows you to search one copy of the card you blew up. So let's say that Master Pendulum the Dracoslayer blows up himself. Then you could summon this thing and you'll be able to search the second copy of this guy from your deck to hand. That's the main reason why I use Astrograph Sorcerer, because a free summon like that off of your hand would normally not be that relevant since this is Metalfoes, so you could simply just pendulum summon him off of your hand. He'd be nothing more as a way to bait out strike, in a sense. But since he searches a copy of the card that got blown up, or a copy of one of the cards that got blown up, as House of Champs demonstrated in his stream, it's just so good. It's so OP. I'm not gonna lie, I literally splashed this shit together in like 5 to 10 minutes out of just random deck ideas, and it just worked perfectly. So yeah, let's keep going. Then you have your triple Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. This guy is not the best of pendulum monsters. He was basically one of the first pendulums that we ever got, but he's not bad when it comes to stats. That's why it's not bad to engine him in the Metalfoes, because they could pendulum summon him out mad easy. And he's since he's a level 7, 2500 beat sick, he could go in for some heavy damage really quickly, if deemed necessary. Then we play Triple Skull Crobat Joker. Ah, how nice it is to have this card back at 3. In Pendulum Magicians, this is basically the Stratos of the deck. Except that it has to be normal summoned. So that's why some Pendulum Magician decks play 2, which I understand. But I feel for me, in my 60 card versions, it's a card you have to max out on so you can see it right away. Then you play Triple Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer. This guy synergizes really well with Bismugear. He blows up Bismugear in order to get searches for Giturtle and Lizard Draw. And then Bismugear gets his effect to trigger, which will allow you to search another Metalfoes during your end phase. So Skull Crobat Joker. I'm half asleep right now, sorry. But Pendulum Sorcerer will allow you to just get some extra stupid pluses. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's retarded what this deck can do. And the type of boards it can shit out that just flat out OTK the opponent. And now we're going to get into the last few cards we run in the deck. As I said before, as I showed early, yeah, Giturtle and Lizard Draw combo excellently, and you don't need to play more than one of them because you're just searching them out that one time to do that one-time combo. And me personally, I love that +2 combo those two have in the deck with Sorcerer. Sorcerer thins down your deck 2 cards. These two allow you to blow themselves up and clear themselves off the scale, draw more cards. Then you get to take a Metalfoes scale, blow up the Giturtle off of the scale so it won't be a dead card. Or you could just take another Performapal monster next turn, place it on scale, to get Giturtle to draw your card, use the field spell, blow up Giturtle, get the search, activate a Metalfoes that is a scale 8, and just pendulum summon your whole fucking hand, and in order to ruin your opponent's dreams. The combos just go on and on from there. And then the next engine we run is the Dracoslayer engine. I love this engine, man. This engine is absolutely phenomenal. You play the 1 Luster, 2 Master, 1 Lecter. No, this is Lecter, and this is Vector. Yeah. So you play one of each of the Drake Overlords, one of each of those, 2 of the Master Pendulum, and then you play the 1 Luster Pendulum in this deck. Because I personally love to run 3 Luster Pendulum and then just drop this guy to 1, a 1 of at best, but this guy's still limited, and limited for a good reason, because he just searches a whole bunch of shit for you, for free. So I can understand why he's still hit at 1. But I don't really care. This deck just doesn't care. It just goes off. The spice is real in this deck. And then you have Triple Balbaboon. This card is excellent with free rank 3 plays with Break Sword, and allows you to go deeper into your deck and unbrick your hands. This is a definite 3 of staple in the deck. I do not know why Pendulum players are not running this guy in their decks to unclog their hands of shitty cards. Honestly, Balbaboon would have helped out John Moore's random, put together by yet again his subscribers and sponsors, Pendulum Magician Bamboo Sword deck profile. John Moore, I love your market watches, but you're losing my respect when it comes to creativity, man. It's not working for you. Just stick, if you would use your own mind, your own brain, that Pendulum Magician deck probably would have turned out more better. Instead, you used the mind of the people that were trying to help you build the deck. And while you're sitting there trying to summon Zark all the time, people are actually trying to sit here and build actual competitive Pendulum Magician decks. I don't mean to hate on other Yu-Gi tubers that obviously have way more subs than me, but I'm just saying, just because you have more subscribers doesn't mean you have more skill than the lesser middleman that's trying to make videos for the first time in his life. for YouTube to view. That's all I'm saying. Nothing more, to be honest. But it's true. John Moore's Pendulum Magician Bamboozler deck that he entered the online tournament with was built by his subscribers and sponsors. He didn't even have the originality or the go to build his own version of the deck. And then, oh, he's sitting there trying to summon Zark for almost 3 hours on Zodiac's Duelist streams. Get out of my face, Joe. Anyway, let's move on. You run the one Odd Eyes Fusion because Odd Eyes Fusion is a broken card. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters and you control none, you can use these 2 from your extra deck for this guy's summon. Broken! Broken! It breaks Yu-Gi-Oh! And until the glitch was discovered with the card, you were actually able to use this card to bring out Zark. Even though you're not supposed to, but this card had a glitch where it was able to bring out Zark for some apparent fucking reason. But that was insane, and that was hilarious, but yeah, but this guy is honestly all you need. He's like a once per turn only Herald of Perfection. And that's really easy to bring out since Odd Eyes Fusion is searchable. When Terraforming gets hit to 2 or 1, then I'm gonna try to make room for set rotations in this deck. And put Closed Force and random field spells like that into here. I'll make space for random cards like that when Terraforming gets hit, but until then, yeah, I'm keeping it at 3. So we can see this card very often. Sky Iris. This card's broken because it makes it your opponent cannot target your Pendulum skills with card effects. That means their true Draco cards will have to blow up through this before they can even start targeting your cards, let alone destroy them. Pretty helpful if you ask me. And it's basically like a Metalfoes when it comes to helping your search. Then you play the one Metalfoes fusion and the one full Metalfoes fusion. These cards are obvious one-ofs in the deck because they synergize well with Metalfoes fusion summoning. One Draco face-off because you're playing the Dracoslayers, there you go, in the deck. Pretty broken if you ask me. Then you play your triple Summoner's Art. Pretty good card as well. I know this video is going to be pretty long most likely because this is a very big deck and I'm going really in-depth into this. Triple Summoners Art because you get to search your Metalfoes Volflame or your Scout. And that's always helpful, and it's still at 3 surprisingly, so it's a good 3 of. Then you play triple Metalfoes counter and triple Metalfoes combination. I got this deck idea, to be honest with you, when I was trying out Crystal Beast with Metalfoes for Link format, but it wasn't working out too well. I mean, it worked out once the way I want. It worked the way I wanted to, like once or twice out of like 5 times testing. That's not a good way to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Just me. Like this deck out of like 10 times only bricked me like twice or once or twice, maybe 3 times, depending on what your opinion of brick is. Then for the extra deck, you run the Infinity package with the Cyber End Dragon. You know my combo with Cyber Dragon Nova, where it dies off a dragon, you get to go into a free Cyber End Dragon and just start wrecking shit. And then you play your Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon because Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon's broken. Then you play your double Mithrilium. I don't play 3 in this version, surprise, surprise, because we're making space for other things. We play 1 Orhawk. This guy's like a Chaos Max Dragon. Good but for Metalfoes. And Alkaheist is like Thousand Eyes Restrict, but for Metalfoes. You play the 1 Ignister in your deck because you can go into it with Luster Pendulum, the Dracoslayer. Here, yeah, this dude right here. Watch Yu-Gi-Mation if you haven't seen the animation done with this guy and the episode 9 of Bearcap. That shit was amazing. But yeah, Ignister is still a broken card. You could just simply pop your own Pendulum skills if you don't have any more extra monster zones opened for you to pendulum summon more from your extra deck anyway. And then we run one of each of these dragons right here. We actually do have a rank 7 in here. I completely forgot about him. But yeah, he's pretty good for combos, but for the most part, we just have these 2 rank 7s in here just for fodder for Odd Eyes Fusion, to be honest. And yeah, so not really anything too important, but you could go into Absolute Dragon with Volt Flame, Astrograph Sorcerer, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. So yeah, you can kind of say I put it in here for another purpose aside from it being fodder. Then you have the 1 copy of Abyss Dweller, because locking out the effects in the graveyard from a lot of decks this format are key. Then you have the 1 Break Sword, which is really broken. It's a really powerful rank 3, always, and it's generic, so why not use it? Then you have your 1 Proxy Dragon and 1 Decode Talker for link summoning. Alright guys, I'll be right back with these replays. Alright, so basically what's happening right now, so yeah, this time I don't have the music on, but yeah. I decided to try it out without the music for once, and let me know what you guys think. If you like it with the music, I'll continue that. But if you don't like it with the music, then I'll keep it like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright, that's the first one. Let's go to the second one. I have 2 of these things for you guys. The second one was a Floodgate deck, as you couldn't tell. And high rank that we got Odd Eyes Fusion in both of our opening hands. That's insane, brother. And we're basically gonna make our dragon now. Which is gonna be basically Cyber Dragon Infinity, but for pendulums and Odd Eyes, technically. I negate the Scout. Oh yeah, this is because I was playing OCG. That's why I was running that. That's why, I mean, not really that I was running that. I was playing on OCG because the TCG server was glitching out. So, I had to go against Vanity's Emptiness. Yeah, I played around that like a boss. He activated Vanities, and I started doing all that crazy shit. And I want to talk about something right here. He uses Compulsory because he was a dumbass and completely forgot to use Compulsory in the chain to put my dragon back in the deck. Which is stupid of him, because he should have known that I was going to just switch that bitch to attack mode and just start pecking him for 25 every turn. Very poor move on his part. Very poor move. And which is what's going to cost him the game, because now Vanities is going to self-destruct itself, and I think that I'm just going to peck him with vanillas for the rest of the duel. So Skill Drain is going to be useless. Alright, just 1 vanilla for now, I guess. Send 2 more back row. Yeah, I start triggering all my shit all at once. Yep, I'm gonna beat him up with a whole bunch of arrows. And he actually thought I was gonna exceed summon. What a retard, yo. What a fucking retard. This guy deserves to take his freaking L this time. For real. And then I just simply slap him around like a bitch. I kicked some teeth in today. So yeah, guys. This was my deck profile. Let me know what you guys think of it. TCG ban list. Sorry. Let me know what you guys think of my deck list. Let me know what changes you would make to the deck. Let me know if you like the 40 card version better, and let me know if you would prefer the 40 card version better. Let me know what suggestions to make, what I should do to make my deck list better. Let me know if you guys want the 40 card Metalfoes deck list I showcase in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro for Android Links, your first time showcasing video. If you want some more extra duels with that. Yep, there's another Shady Zodiac stream that I'm going to watch for no reason in my life. This is Team Tech signing out. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.